Hey, what's up guys? So when it comes to the Uniden R4, there's actually two different versions of the detector. We've got the original version of the detector here like this, as well as the matte black version. Now there are a couple key differences here between the two detectors, and so in this video we're going to take a look at both what the similarities are, as well as the key differences. Now, first of all, why are there actually even different versions of the R4 in the first place? Well, you can buy the R4 from a lot of different places, and from time to time a company would like to have maybe a special version that's exclusive to them. And in this case, in most places when you go buy the R4, you get the standard one here like this. However, the matte black version is going to be exclusive to Best Buy. And so for that reason, if you'd like the matte black version, you have to order it from Best Buy. In fact, this is the same thing we saw with the Uniden R3, where there were not just two, but three different color versions of those detectors. And while under the hood, all the detectors were identical, they basically just replaced the chrome pieces of trim here with matte black on the Best Buy version. And when it comes to the R4, the exact same thing is true. You can see that they've replaced the chrome pieces of plastic with matte black, but under the hood, the detectors are identical. They've got the same features, the same performance, the same everything. Now, as far as which version is better, I would tend to lean towards the matte black version just because I don't like having anything shiny on the detector. For example, if you've got the detector mounted low in the windshield, you may sometimes actually see that chrome reflected on the vehicle's windshield. It's less of an issue when it's cloudy or if you're driving around at night or something. And again, this just applies to your lower mounting positions. If you instead have the detector mounted up high by the rearview mirror, well, the detector is going to be identical. The rest of the black plastic is exactly the same, and so if you can't see the tops of the detectors, the experience is going to be exactly the same with both versions of the detector. Then the second key difference comes down to the mounts. The original version of the R4 comes with two different types of mounts. You've got the smaller double suction cup mount here like this, as well as the larger single suction cup mount. With the R4 Black, on the other hand, you've got two of the larger single suction cup mounts. Now, I've spent a fair amount of time driving around with both different mounting styles, and they each have their pros and cons. This double suction cup mount is going to be more compact. However, there is going to be more vibration that's introduced compared to the larger single suction cup mount. But with the single suction cup mount, it locks down much tighter, and I don't have that same issue. Now, the advantage of the smaller double suction cup mount, though, is that it does a better job of actually fitting into tight spaces, like above your rearview mirror, for example. It's possible that in your specific car, the larger mount may wind up being too big, but if it does fit, I do prefer having the sturdier mount for when I'm just driving around or actually pressing any of the buttons on the detector. And then finally, with the user manual, with the original R4, you had a couple different manuals in different languages. It's all been integrated here into the R4 Black manual. It starts off with everything in English, of course. And they also give you a couple of different languages. For example, si tu parles français, or si hablas español. And so that's a look here at the differences between the two different R4s. Really, the biggest differences just come down to the aesthetics of the detector itself, as well as the different mounting options. Now, if you want to purchase either versions of the detector, the standard R4 is available from just about everywhere, Amazon, directly from Uniden, etc., while the R4 Black is exclusive to Best Buy. Now, a quick note, it's only available if you want to go and purchase a detector online. I actually thought it was available in store, and so originally to go shoot this video, I actually drove over to Best Buy, but it turns out they didn't have any in store for me to take a look at and do a video on. And so for that reason, if you want to pick up the black version of the R4, you do actually have to order it online from Best Buy. And down in the description, I'll put a link to where you can order both the black version as well as the standard version. And for more information about the R4, whether it's my review of the detector, my setup guide going over the different options, or taking a look at the different apps that are available, etc., I'll link to all the additional videos for you down in the video description as well. And so with that said, that's it, taking a look here at these two different versions of the R4. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys are doing great, and I'll see you in the next one.